Hello, this is Lady Boulay, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your thumbs up, for your comments, and thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. Yesterday, I did a video called The Case for Black Men Doing Everything They Can to Stay Out of Jail. And this is part 2 of that video. Black men should do everything they can to stay out of jail. This is not a dig at black men, and I'm certainly not being hateful. I am for the Black American family. I am an advocate for the Black American family. And whenever black men are absent from the family, there is a gulf. His absence is like a gulf in that family, never forgotten. The family never forgets a missing member. But there is regret and there is sadness that you are not there. You are not there playing the role that you're supposed to be playing. Husband, brother, father, cousin, uncle, nephew, friend. You need to be there. Now, yes, we know this system is set up the way it's set up, and it has never been set up for you to succeed. You have to decide that you're going to succeed. And thanks be to God, there are a lot of black men who have decided I'm going to succeed in spite of the obstacles and the traps that have been set for me, because my family needs me. My children need me. My parents need me. My brothers and sisters need me. The community needs me. So I'm going to do everything I can to stay out of jail, not get caught up in these traps that are set for me so somebody else can succeed and eat off of my failure. So I'm saying it again. Black men should do everything they can to stay out of jail. And that goes for black women too. But it's not as much of a problem, not nearly as much of a problem for black women. And if black men would do better, black women would do better. Now, I know some people don't agree with that, but it's true. If you have a good black man in your church, in your home, in your community, that community runs better. Now, back to the subject at hand. Black men's absence is felt in a family. And there are family members that are actually hurt because they're not there.
Yeah, come on now. Let it go.
Yeah. I look at your oldest son. I did it for you, man.
You hear me?
All the time that you didn't get to see me. When the time you came to see my games. From not saying probably 2 games in high school to seeing me on TV every weekend and coming to see me, man. That means so much to me. I know you wanted to be here, you can't. But trust me, I got you. I'm bringing the trophy home. I love you.
Yes, sir. Yes, you did. That's what I'm talking about. That last name is stuck in the world forever, baby. Told you I was going to bring that shit home, bro.
To move away from Florida to Georgia. I thank y'all so much, Coach Don. I appreciate you.
Just look at all the love in that room. That's his father with his back turned, crying because he's not there. Most likely, and I'm just going to say this because they let him out of jail early, so most likely on probation and can't leave the state. But there's his son showing the love and reverence and honor that he has for his father. That is so powerful to me. But that's the case for black men, not only staying out of jail, but making better decisions for your children, for your family. I'm going to give credit to this young man's mother, to Travis Hunter Jr.'s mother, because a lot of times when the father is absent, the mother turns bitter and tries to turn the children against their father. But that doesn't seem to be the case here. And you're not doing anything but hurting your children when you try to turn them against their father because you and the father weren't able to make it work. So now you're going to turn the children against their father. I was in a Sunday school class years ago when it came up between Jacob and making a difference, showing favoritism. with his children, and there were grown people in their 30s and 40s and 50s and older sitting up in there crying because their mothers had deprived them of the relationship with their father. And it's spiteful, it's selfish, it's mean, and it's just it's evil to turn your children against their parent, a father, unless he's abusive. And then the only reason not to encourage a relationship between a father and his children is that he's abusive. Not because he didn't pay child support that week. That's between you and the court. That has nothing to do with the child and the parent. So anyway, we have much work to do in the Black American community. Nobody likes to talk about what goes wrong with black men. Now, everybody's going to talk about what happened with black women. If his mama was in jail, there'd be videos all over YouTube about it. I just feel like it's time for us to bottom line a few things in America so we can move on and make our communities better, our families stronger, and our spiritual centers, our churches, and whatever wherever we worship stronger and make them more responsive to the needs of the community. So what do we need to bottom line? Number one, we know there's racism in America. We know there's a such thing as white supremacy. We know there's a such thing as white privilege. But we also know there's a such thing as Black American resilience, Black American excellence, Black American tenacity, and Black Americans' ability to make things work when we want them to work. No weapon formed against us will prosper when we put things in the right hands, which is the creator of the universe who has sustained us all this time. So we have to stop making excuses. We have to stop blaming people, even though there are obstacles, there are problems that stand in our way. We made a whole song about trouble in my mind, trouble in my way. I have to cry sometime. But Jesus gonna fix it after a while. That's what we sing in the church. But we have to have the spirit of our ancestors. Integration, in many ways, was a setback because we expected something from it that we didn't get. Now, after integration didn't work, then they threw the white woman and to a certain extent the white man. So now we're still working through that. But at the end of that line, it's going to come back to us who we are and who we want to be and what we're willing to do to accomplish what we want to accomplish. And the first step is staying out of jail. Here's a message in Travis Hunter's story that doesn't have anything to do with his fiance, which we all hope he will rethink that. But the lesson is with him and his dad, and his father clearly regretting that he's not able to stand there and be proud of his son in the room with the people who are honoring him. There is a price you pay for winning, but there's also a price you pay for losing. And as far as I'm concerned, his father is paying the price for losing. The price being not being able to celebrate with his oldest son, who has done something outstanding and who has a very bright and promising future. I do wish the best for this family. The father, I hope, will realize it's not too late to turn your life around and live a life that your children can be proud of. Okay, y'all. Thank you for listening. Let me know what you think about the video. Give me a thumbs up and have a good day.